think it's 10 past now. I think we can make a move now. Let's start. Thank you very much, Linda, for doing the recording. And thank you all for being here today, this afternoon. It's good to see you guys. And always a great pleasure to be here. The sun is shining where I'm sitting at the moment. And just in case, you've got some people who are needing some sunshine, yes, talk to us. We can send some for you. Yeah. That's what this world is about, to share. Yes. There will be times when we will need some sunshine over here. Yeah. So ask now, and it will be given to you. Yes. So we are enjoying some sunshine. So let's send it out, with love to those who are needing some sunshine. Yeah. But it's good to be here. Yes. And to talk about this subject, that we love so much. This is so close to us. We do it every day, every week, every month, every year. Yes. And another Thursday to talk about this area of the Moracle Accountancy Formula, which we say it is management account and added value. Yeah. I hope you guys are following us on social media. I hope you guys are listening to those videos that we're releasing. We got a team of specialists who are now, they are really working hard behind the scenes, to provide this information for us. Yes, and I'm so pleased because he's taking all this information for me, my head, and then passing it on there. Yes, we need to share it. Thank you for the team behind all of this, for you guys to get some stuff that you would listen to. My advice is please go follow us, listen to those tapes over and over and over, repetition. Yeah, it helps, to repeat. Sometimes, you don't get it. The first time you listen to it, the second time you don't get it, you get a little bit more. The third time, things become clearer. And the fourth time, much more clearer. Then the fifth time, you say, oh my goodness, goodness me, was it this simple? They realize really, the information is the same, but what's happened is something is changing. But what is it that is changing? It's your awareness. Yes, your awareness is changing. Yes, as you continuously watch something, read something, do something over, you normalize it. Yes, it becomes, like, a dodo. And that's the advice for you guys, for all of us, including me, the same. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because, I want to normalize this. Yes, I enjoy it so much. I believe in it. It is true for me, so I want to know more of it. And I want to share it. And I want to engage with the people. Yes, if I know something and I cannot share it, I cannot transfer that skills, then I don't know it. So every week, I am in my practicing mode, guys. Yes, so remember that. Yes, I'm learning a lot just to be here to talk to you guys. Yeah. But I do appreciate you guys taking time off to be here, though, as well. Yeah, because to do this, it sends a signal out there to say, you are serious about this, and you want to do this, and that is for me what this is all about. Yeah. For you guys, to dedicate yourself, to be of maximum service, to the world, and your fellow human beings. Yes, I'm telling you, yeah, it's so, so important. Yes. Particularly we're talking about the subject accounting. And it's not only accounting we're talking about here, we're talking about mindset. Yes. The mindset that we bring, to the work that we do as accountants, to serve people, to be there, to know our stuff, to be a professional. Yes, day in, day out, to live in that manner, that will set this as example. Yes, think about it, for others to follow. Yes, think about it. Yeah, You set that example for others to follow. It means that, we need to be perfect in what we do. We need to perfect it. We need to normalize it. We need to bring a second nature. We need to understand it inside out. Yes. And for me, with all of this, yes, we serve, human beings or fellow human beings. But again, yeah, I just want to remind all of us, including myself, that whatever it is that we do, yes, we still want to, remain, yes, an open, channel for God's will. God has blessed us with what we got today. To be here is a blessing. To be able to do what you're doing today is a blessing. Yeah, so become, that open channel and be it, for, others, to be blessed. Yes. So for others to be blessed, it means that you need to really, really understand this, guys. Please, I'm saying to you, it's my advice. Yeah. You are a blessing to others. But for them to get the full blessing, yeah, you need to, do some more, spend some more time, yes, at whatever it is that you're doing. Yes, do it well. Know it inside out. Talk about it, share it. Yes, and then I'm telling you, you get more blessings, come through to you. So we got Moracle Accountancy Formula. Again, keep talking about this. When I decided I was going to do Moracle, it was like, well, nothing will stop me to do this, yes. And I want to do it so badly, and to share just my experience, to talk to people about, how to do things. Even today, I'm still talking the same, 20 years ago, I'm telling you, still the same things I'm talking to people. Yeah, the same, I'm telling you. Well, I was spoken to, and there were so many things that was brought to my attention, yes, at the time. Yes, and well, you know what? I tell you, if you tell me something once, you're saying to me the second time, I'm telling you the third time, I'm telling you, I'm not going to allow you to tell me the third time. Yes, because you know what? I'm going to study this. I'm going to, go through it. Yeah. One thing is because you believe in it. It's the truth. Yeah. When you believe in something, you're going to give it everything. I'm telling you, you're going to go for it and know it. And that's why, I want to let you guys know that this Moracle Accountancy Formula, the way we are thinking here, the way we are doing things here, the accounting, the mindset, and then the artificial intelligence, all bring together, yeah, is what you find, within this Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yeah. And when you master it, everywhere you go, you take this, I'm telling you, you're going to stand, so tall. Yes. If it's money you want to make, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm telling you. Yes. If you just want to, to share knowledge, you're going to be in a position where you share so much. People want more. Yes. You go to an organization, you serve them. Yeah. If you're an accountant, accounting practice, you're serving clients, you're supporting clients, you're a trusted advisor, you can apply this. Yes, they will have so much trust and belief and respect for you. And guess what? Your stock value will go up. Your value will go up. Yes. And they will respect you. And I'm telling you, they will. Yeah. If you're working, for an organization, and I'm saying to you here, I'm telling you, your bosses, your managers, I'm telling you, they'll recognize it. You'll always be in the draw, for a manager material. You will always be in the draw, for, to give accolade, to give, awards. You'll always be there. I'm telling you, when it comes to pay increase. Yes, you're not going to stand there and say, oh, well, I want 1% increase, 2% inflationary increase. No, you want, something substantial. Yeah, because you know this stuff and you believe in this stuff. Yeah. And then for me, it's that mindset to believe that this is the truth, how you conduct yourself, how you go about, to change people's lives, in their business. I'm telling you, it's what, I'm talking to you guys about here. Yeah. And myself. Yeah. So remember, I am in the mix as well. I got to be able to do this myself, not only talk about it. Yes. But you know how sometimes it's difficult. Yes. We are all human beings. Yeah, we get it wrong sometimes. Yeah, We drop the ball. So when we drop the ball, what do? Yeah, we pick it up again. Yeah, that what makes us professionals. That's what makes us, who we are. That's why people choose us. Yes. Yeah, because you know what? When we drop the ball, we hold our hands up and say, yes, we dropped the ball. Yes. And well, I'm ready to change it. Yes, I'm ready to shift. Yes. That mindset, that we bring to our work and our profession, even for us, our self-image, yeah, is improves. Get to that next level. Yeah. But please, guys, I'm saying to you guys, don't come here just attending, and you don't put this into practice. Last week, I was watching the video again. I was asking people questions to say, what is stage one? What's the name? Stage two. Yeah, people were telling me different names, and then, I'm saying to you guys, learn this stuff. Learn it by heart. Yes. Master it. Yes. Call things the right name. Yes. And then when you master it, you normalize it. Yes, you're going to now put it into practice, for whether it's money that you want, or whether you want to change people's lives, transform their lives, their businesses, or whatever it is, you could do it. Yeah, but learn it. Yes, I'm encouraging you guys and advising you guys, seriously, guys, go back again, on a daily basis. This is what we do. Put it into practice. Learn it inside out. Yeah, okay. Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yes, it's got 6 stages. Yeah, stage 1, we call it management information systems. And there's a reason why we call it there, because all the different systems are coming together. Yes, in this particular stage. Yes, we got all the different systems, the sales ledger system, the purchase ledger system, the bank and cash, you got the payroll. Yes, you got all the different systems. They are all coming together, you understand, to be able to make things, much easier for data capture, recording of that data, analyzing that data, reconciling that data. So all these different systems are coming together. Well, you got to understand, yes, and master that. And this day and age, yes, this is what it is, the cutting edge. Yeah. You go to any accounting function, and this is not happening, you should be saying, oh my goodness, opportunity here. Yes, for me. Yeah. The bank connected to the accounting system. Yes. Has to be. Yeah. The sales ledger, when you raise the sales invoice, from a CRM system is connected to the accounting software. Yeah. Supplier invoices. When suppliers, are sending invoices, for payment, yes, those supplier invoices, they need to come through a system that is connected to the accounting system. Yeah. Think about it. The payroll, when you do the payroll, yeah, in a payroll software or a system, yeah, whatever way you done that payroll, that system need to be connected to the accounting system. Yeah. So think about it. So if you are in an accounting environment, a finance function, check for those basic stuff, that this connectivity exists. If they are not, then there's an opportunity for you, I'm saying. Yeah. And if you don't know how to do it, guys, come here, let's talk about it. We can help you, to help you to do it. Yeah, to show you what to do. But that's what we're talking about here. And that's why we call it management information systems, that stage, number 1. Yeah, the other people call it bookkeeping, or call it, oh, well, it's the bookkeeper's job, to do this. I've done the bookkeeping. Well, we don't call it bookkeeping here because it's beyond that. Yes, it's beyond bookkeeping, what we call management information system, stage number 1. Yes, all those control accounts, yes, need to be done here. Yes, I was talking to my other colleagues the other day, and I'm saying, when we get to stage number 3, yeah, the reason why, I always say, it should take you, this is a doddle to do scheduling in number 3, is because we are advocating and we are saying, we believe that in stage number 1, that's where all those adjustments, yes, should be done. Adjustment for prepayment, yes, opening prepayment to reverse them and put in new prepayments. Yes, accruals, opening accruals, and then reverse those accruals. Yes, if they meet certain criteria, and putting new accruals. Yes, depreciation journal. This is all to be done in stage number 1. Yes, not number 3 here when you prepare your account. It's here, number 1. Yeah, all of that. So by the time you finish this, that's stage number 1. You got to reconcile to our balance. Oh boy, yes. And that reconciliation, as I say, when you reconcile things, you feel good. I'm telling you, I remember those days when, it starts, those were the manual days, you're able to reconcile something, oh my goodness, that good feeling that you get with you to go home. Wow, I was able to reconcile that bank. I was able to reconcile that payroll. I was able to reconcile, that PAYE control account that's been giving me so much hassle. I was able to reconcile the VAT control account. Yeah, all of those control accounts, these are all done in stage number 1 for us. Yeah, but it's not only about that. I'm saying for you to be able to do all of these things, you have to fundamentally have certain things in place. Background information of this client. You need to understand what this client does inside out. You need to know. Yes, because it's going to help you. You're going to make judgment call. You're going to make assumptions. You're going to make estimates, that you're going to be dealing with. If you don't know what this business does inside out, you don't know what their mission, their vision, their values is. You understand? You don't know who is who within the organization, where income is coming from, where expenditure is going, the major expenses for that business. If you don't know, these things, yes, it's going to cause a lot of, I'm telling you, conflict for you when you are now posting transaction. You say, oh, well, I'm just posting transaction. I'm a clerk or I'm a bookkeeper. Yes, so anybody could be a bookkeeper. We say, no, sorry, no. Yeah, you got to be trained. Yes, and you got to have certain things that you know. Yes, background information is one of those things that is so important, for you to know. And when you say background information, what do you mean? What are the things that you need to cover as a minimum? And Moracle, we got a list. We got 6 things that you try to master. Yes. And if you don't have that list, I'm saying to you, please send a note. We'll share that with you, so you can begin to pick that and put that into practice. Every client that you're working with, get that as a standard. Background information. Yes. Budget. Yes, number 1, stage number 1. Every accounting system that we are involved with now, we are advocating for the budget. Yeah, every organization needs to have a budget, and that budget should be in the accounting system. Yes, okay. Don't just do the budget and keep it somewhere. No, that budget should be there, and it should be in the accounting system. Financial procedure manual. Who is who within the organization? This to be, I'm telling you, what do we do here within this organization as the financial procedure manual? You say, hey, here, this is how we do it. We've got a situation right now, I'm telling you, where it's a new client of ours. Yeah, me and my colleague, we're now looking to take over. We are now been there for almost like a month now. Handover has not happened. Yes, and I'm telling you the reason why that is, because you know what? The financial procedure manual does not exist. If it's there, well, maybe it's in a kind of a shape. Yeah, because if that is there, yes, it's so easy, to hand over things. Because you say, this is how we do things here. I am no longer going to be here. I am gone. But here is something I'm living with you. So financial procedure manual is so, so important, guys. Yeah, so it brings consistency in how we do things, within the finance function, within this business. So if you are in anywhere where you're involved in accounting, guys, I'm advising you guys, please ask for that financial procedure manual. If they don't have one, it's an opportunity for you, to actually put something in place. Again, come to us, ask us, we'll give you a template and we can help you to work, on that. Yeah. If you are looking for work now, I'm saying to you, if you're looking for work, one of the questions, in an interview, yes, I'll say to you, that is one of those ones that you can ask. Have you got a financial procedure manual? If the answer is yes, you could still ask them a question, when was the last time that was updated? Yeah, that would be a brilliant question to ask in an interview, for, a job in the finance function. And if you don't have a financial procedure manual, you can suggest, you know what, I can volunteer and do one for you, in a draft format, and then you can improve on it. Wow, what a brilliant star you are. Yes, so you can see how you can find yourself an opening. Yes, but you need to have that, guys. Please, 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 wherever you are. And that's what stage number 1 is trying to cover. Yeah, so that's why we don't call it bookkeeping. We call it management information system, where all of the systems are coming together, yes, in place. Number 2, management, accounts, and value added. Yeah, this is the area we want to talk a little bit more. Yeah, for the month of August, this is the area we talk more, and we do more talking, yeah, around the subject. I did say today we're going to cover, some of the report that we have, on spotlight reporting. Yes, and we're going to do that. Yes, we'll go through, yeah, at high level, yeah, to just show you guys, just whet your appetite, about spotlight reporting. But stage number 2, management, accounts, and added value. Why do we call it this? Because other places, other people prepare management accounts, yes, they do, but they do it differently everywhere you go. Yes, I've seen quite a lot of different management accounts, in my years, and I continue to see them. Yes. But what I'm saying here, when you provide management account, if you are a management accountant or you're an accountant who's responsible for this role, when you do it, you're looking for management accounts, that really, really, add value. Yes. So these people who are actually going to be receiving this information, these are what you call the strategic managers who are responsible to make strategic decisions about this business. So you are providing this information for them. Yes, think about it. They need all the information they can get. Yes, put in a particular format so that it will aid in their strategic decision making. Think about it. Yeah, I've seen situations whereby they collect management account, the information that comes out from stage number 1, yes, from the accounting system, QuickBooks, Xero, or Sage, yeah, they just pull a report there and say, here's your management account. I've seen that. That's not good enough, I'm saying. Yes. I've seen situations whereby, yes, the stage number 1, they've done the bookkeeping there, they reconcile the bank, and this information is exported into Excel, and then some kind of adjustments or, forecasting or whatever it is done. Yes, pivot table or whatever it is, they put all these formulas, and they produce something. Yes, good. But I'm saying still, not good enough. Yeah. I've seen situations whereby, different systems exist. Yes, where they have to produce management account. Yes, and those management accounts, when you look at them, yes, it look good. Yes, because in the way it's structured, but still, yes, it is all figures that are coming from within the system. Yeah, there's no subjectivity there. There is no thought for additional other information, non-financial information. Yes. Now we're talking about, going out there, look at what is in the industry, bring that information inside, look at what is happening in social media, bring that, and add to your reporting so you can prepare a report, that is got figures, and also you got graphs, to explain, because some people, yes, whether they like it or not, at that level, they can understand graphs better than figures. Yes. Other people like us, well, we want both of them, the figures and the graphs. Yes. So you need to be able to cater for all of these things. Spotlight reporting for us has been one of the software that seriously, I've tested this and road tested it with other suppliers, where other suppliers are saying to me, Spotlight reporting, I think, they are, really a good software. Yeah, because they capture so much. Yes. The in-depth, that this software allows you to go when you prepare the report. But I will show and explain to you guys a little bit more, yes, later on. But stage number 2, so important. Yeah, for every business that is looking to grow. Yes. Stage 1 and stage 2, for us here at Moracle, we are always saying those 2 stages, if any business, really is on top of stage 1 and 2, that business is going to grow. No two ways about that. Yeah, because they're going to be in a position whereby, they're going to be recording things, analyzing things, reporting on things, discussing on things, taking the right action at the right time. Yes. Lack of money, they go and look for money. They've got so much money, let's see if we can invest it. They have, issues, in kind of capacity, they're able to deal with the supply chain, suppliers are not, whatever it is they want to cross, whatever it is, yes, they are able to deal with it. That's what stage 1 and stage 2 is there to do. Yeah, the day-to-day operational management. It says management means internal. Yes, management. Yes, so management accounts, so important to be produced. Yes, which is accurate, take into consideration other aspects outside of the organization, bring them in. Yes, and then it's got to be produced, within a reasonable period of time. There's no good to produce management account that is so accurate that are out of date. There's no good in that. Or produce management accounts a shorter space of time that the information there is not complete. You're questionable. So you got to get the balance right. Yes. So number 1 and number 2, guys. Yes. If you are in any finance function, any organization, and then they're not paying attention to number 2, yeah, you could stand there and say, "No, sorry, I think we're going to do something about these 2 stages." Yeah. Because when you do, that business is going to grow. And if that business grow, you, the staff, you're going to grow. Yes. Okay. I hear people say, well, you know what? I've done so much, but my organization does not recognize, what my worth is. But you know what? I'm saying to you, the organization, it's a matter of time they will recognize it. And if they don't, what's going to happen? Somebody's waiting for you out there, to go and showcase, and do this. But this is best practice, I'm saying to you also, guys, as accountants. Yes. If we take this on, understand this, master this, I'm telling you, yeah, I don't see any need for you to worry about work. Yes. Because wherever you go, you're going to be, ready. Yes. People are going to need you. Yeah. People are going to, respect you. People are going to value you. Yes. Your compensation that you get from this, is going to be fantastic. And for you yourself, you're going to be feel so proud. You can feel so, so accomplished, knowing this stuff. But you got to know it inside out. Are you with me? Inside out. Number 3, statutory accounts. Statutory accounts, it says statutory by law. Yes, we got to do accounts in a certain way. Yes, well, okay, for Moracle, yeah, that certain way includes, before you prepare statutory accounts, you got to have a schedule. And those schedules, yes, no, you cannot negotiate with us. Every account that you produce, you're going to produce a schedule. Okay? Some schedules are good, bad, and indifferent, as the case may be, but you're going to have a schedule there. Yes? Because the schedule is now supporting the financial statements. So every figure you got in the financial statement, there's a schedule for it. And that schedule, again, will prepare it in a certain way. Yeah, you don't just prepare a schedule for the sake of it. No, sorry, that schedule should be there to support, the financial statement. And there we're saying, yes, like we know with scheduling, is pulling out information in a little bit more detail to support those numbers. And think about it. If stage 1 and stage 2 have been done properly, then your scheduling, stage number 3, is much, much easier. You are just putting things, in a kind of a format, yeah, that is easier for somebody else to review or understand or query. But all of that should come from stage 1 and stage 2. That's why we're always advocating, yeah, that stage 1 and stage 2 should be done properly. Yes. So when you come to stage 3, this information is already available for you to use, and you can use that information, and put it in a format, that somebody else can look at it. Stage 4. taxation. Every business, wants to, the accountants, to play magic, with the tax, that's the beauty about us accountants. We become so important, when it comes to this area. I want my tax to be, whatever the figure is. Yes, client, they're telling us. Yeah, we have to listen because we're there to serve them. But also we got, responsibility, to make sure, the revenue, bodies, are generating income, enough income, yes, what you call it, fair income, yes, for the businesses who are profitable, yes, so that, they need monies in the coffers, to go and do their jobs. Yeah, there are social, activities that they need to do there. They're going to support, what you call it, education, training, hospital and all the kind of stuff that government business is about. Yes, one area is to get money from taxes. Yeah, so the accountant, a professional, need to now be in the middle and try to get that balance right. Yeah, the client wants you, to reduce the tax. The government wants you to get more tax, from people, and businesses. So you are the guy in the middle. You now need to be able to understand your stuff, and you don't have to wait, until you get to stage number 4 for you to begin to think about this. Number 1, number 2, as you are doing stage 1 and stage 2, the tax implications are considered. Yeah, tax planning measures. Yeah, so every time you do your management account every month, there's an agenda item there talking about what the tax implication is for those numbers. Are we making, so much profit so that our tax is going to be X amount of money, or should we do something? Should we now begin to spend money on capital items, to actually, allow, our corporation tax, to be minimized? You understand? What is there to do? What strategy do we need to put in place now? Do we need to spend money now? Do we need to defer? Whatever it is, that's what management accounts in stage number 2 is talking about. Yeah, you don't wait until now you get to stage number 4 and you start, oh my goodness, this is the profit. Yeah, you go pay tax. No, that's not proper accounting, and that's not good accounting. That's not professional way of dealing with your client. That's not how you serve your client's interests. Yeah, so you start as early as possible. Yeah, from the point when people are posting transactions, they want to begin to understand the tax implication. When you get to stage number 2, management account, then the implication for the bottom line, in terms of tax, need to be discussed, and then decisions are taken. Yeah, okay. Stage number 5, reporting, statutory audit, independent examination, or you go accountant's report. As you know, Moracle is a firm registered, to do or conduct, statutory audits. We are regulated by ACCA, so one of the things that keep me, awake, at night is that area. Yes, because there's monitoring regime is so, you don't have small auditor, medium auditor, large auditor. It's the same. Yes, when it comes to, their monitoring, their visits, and what you have to do, how you have to conduct yourself. Yes, there's so much that is going on in that particular industry. Yes, that it's a challenge, seriously. But it is what we are. It makes me, want to do more. I want to learn more. Yes, it keeps me awake, but I want to do it. Yes, because there are businesses out there that you can go, and talk to from an auditing point of view. But even for my colleagues, when we're all working on audit clients or audit assignment, it's interesting the subject that comes up. Yeah, professional skepticism. Yes, how we go down there, people are giving us evidence, we're doubting them, we're suspecting them, whether that information is complete, incomplete. Yes, to be able to go out there, do those walkthrough tests, do the substantive testing, and come up with conclusions, but at the same time, these are the people who are doing this, and we have to, apply, emotional intelligence, knowing my emotions so that I can understand somebody's emotions. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, you doubt somebody, but at the same time, you got to understand how that person think and feel. It's really an interesting area, I call them special breed, auditors. Well, you know what? We all can do this job. You just have to decide, I want to do it, I enjoy doing it, I want to go and learn, you can do it. But that's what reporting stage is. Yeah. Number 6, after you've done all this work, from stage number 1 to stage number 5, you're going to file these accounts, with the authorities. Yeah, Companies House. Yeah, Charity Commission, HMRC. You need to know what you file with Companies House. Yeah, Companies House, you file those accounts and you file confirmation statement. Yes. Charity Commission, you file the accounts and you file the annual return. Yeah, HMRC, what do you file with them? You file the account, you file the CT 600 for companies, and then you file the SA 100 for self assessment, those individuals. Yeah, that's what you file. Yes, and again, it's a whole minefield. Filing. You think, well, I'll just go there and file, press the button and file. But there's a lot of stuff, as you know. Yes, it's a lot of issues that we can get here. Yeah, in that particular area. Yes. And every time I'm telling you when we get to this point to file, yes, it's interesting. But we'll talk more about it, when we get into the detail. We just finished it the last time, but you know what? Every time we go through this, I'm telling you, you get this my blood, begin to, to raise, high blood pressure. Yes, you're creating for people. Yeah. And because you're emotionally involved with your clients and businesses, yes, you get it as well. That's what that means. Yeah. Your client feel that way, you feel that way. Yeah. Your client feel bad, you feel bad. Your client feel good, you feel good. That's how it is. Yeah. Because you are emotionally involved in serving these people. Yeah. We're not doing it because, well, just for the money. No, we're there for a purpose. We're there for a reason. Yes. And these people, they invest so much in us. They trust us. So if they do that, then we have to invest emotionally in their business. So they feel a certain way, you feel as well. Yeah. So these are the 6 stages. Well, you've gone through this year in, year out, you master this. Well, my friend, I'm telling you, you can stand anywhere and then say, this is what I want. Yes. If it's money, you can make it. Yes. If it's whatever you want to do, yes, you can do it. I'm telling you. Yeah. You can stand on a stage where you can talk, and people will listen to you. And it's so important, guys, particularly for the young people who are coming through to the profession. I want to do accounts. Yeah. So bear that in mind. Yeah. Understand the stuff that you need to understand. Yeah. Emotionally involved in it. Yeah. Take it inside. This is you, your self-image. Yeah. This is what I want to become. I can talk about this subject. Yeah, I can dissect it. I can transfer it, to other people. I can bless other people. Yeah, I'm telling you. And when you do that, so it makes a different world game for you. But number 2, let's come to number 2. Yes, and talk a little bit more about number 2. Exciting number 2. Yes, spotlight reporting. Yeah. How many of you guys here? Let me see. Let me just take this off. How many of you here have heard about Spotlight? Just go into the chat, and then type in yes or no. Spotlight reporting. How many of you have heard about Spotlight reporting? Yeah, just go to the chat and then just type in yes or no. Spotlight reporting. The first thing I want to advocate, yes, keep typing, guys. Please click. Yeah, all of us, please. Let's just type in yes or no. Yeah. Keep going, guys. I can see here those who are saying yes or no. Keep going. Think some more. How many of us have heard of Spotlight reporting? Yeah. Okay. Next question. How many of us, have used Spotlight reporting? How many of us have used Spotlight reporting? Just quick yes or no. Yeah. And lastly, how many of us, yes, have got certification for Spotlight reporting? If you've used it, yes, You've been trained. How many of you have got Spotlight reporting certification? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I can see you guys. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, the good news is, as I said to you guys, think about it. Yes, I'm saying I myself, with so many years of experience, I'm advocating for Spotlight reporting. Yes. And if you are in practice, I'm saying to you, yes, get that under your belt, because that will be, an essential service that clients want. Yeah, no truth about that. Yes. If you are out there working in the industry, working for any business or any organization, yeah, I'm saying to you, yeah, consider that, to bring that, into your organization, yes, to use that, and help to produce those management accounts. Yeah, I'm seriously, yeah, I'm wholeheartedly, I'm advocating for that. Yeah. And all you got to do, I'm saying to you guys here, yes, learn this software. It's free for you to get a certification. Yes, learn this software, yeah, and then do the certification and get a certification out of the way. Yeah, you can add it to your CV, you can add it to your profile. Yes, go for it. Yes, and I'm saying to you, I'm telling you, go for it. So when you do, you will add to your own CV, you add to your own profile. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just go through, yes, what Spotlight reporting does. Yes, high level. Yeah. First of all, what they've got is they've got 3 types of reports. That's one of the reasons why I like them. Make some notes. 3 types of report. They've got what they call the dashboard. Yes. So for small businesses, so any business that is out there, that's got a bank account. Yes. So what they do is, yes, you can track your income, your expenditure, your balance, your banking cash. Businesses need that, particularly for the small businesses. Yes. Every month, yeah, hey, the business owner knows how much money is in the bank account. They knows how much income, they've got. Okay. I'm using the word income. The guys who are working with me, they know when I say income, they know the definition of income. Because I'm not talking about receipt here, I'm talking about income, yes, or turnover. Yes, okay. So all of these words, yes, for accounting, we have to know them. Yes. So I've got a statement here which talks about, words are important. Have it with me all the time. Yes. Words are important, particularly in accounting. The words are important. Yeah. So I put here. Yeah. I have it there to remind me. So when I say income, yes, I know it's different from turnover. I know it's different from receipt. That is not the question here now. Yeah, but I want you to make that note. So don't go and find the difference. There are 3 different things. Yeah. So that business, small business, it wants to know how much money I got in my bank account. Yes. How much is my expenses? How much is my income? Yes. And if I got, maybe people who owe me money, what's my debtors like? Or people I owe money, or what's my creditors? The people I owe money to. That small business need that every month. So they got something called dashboard. So, and in that dashboard, you can get the figures and then you can get graphs, you can show it that way, 1 page. Yes, every business out there needs management account. And for small businesses, you can give it to them. And I'm telling you, if you do this every month for any business owner, I'm telling you, you're going to move them to the next level. Yeah, that's the first stage of the reporting. The second page, the second stage for the reporting is where they got, they call it reporting. Yeah, and that reporting basically go into a little bit more detail. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull that report out. But my system is I'm relying on AI. So when I say we're just testing AI, but the AI looks like it's failing here. Yeah, when I say dashboard, I'm expecting AI to just bring the dashboard for me. But don't worry, next time it will do it. So Linda, please take note. Yeah, AI is not working for me here today. So let me go now manually. So I'm sure it's James not smiling in the background, James, you just keep smiling. Yeah, if you keep smiling, then AI will listen to it, and do it. Well, let me keep talking. So whilst I'm finding this, yeah. So the second bit is called reporting. Yeah, reporting, basically what it does is it gives you a little bit more detail, yes, information. So you got probably about 8 to 10 or 12 pages, I would say. And those pages, the way it has been set up is such that, when you look at it, for any business to decide and discuss, strategy going forward, yeah, it makes so much, I'm telling you, so much a good place to be in. I was just thinking, if I was, the CEO, or I was a board member, and this information is put to me, every month about my business. Yes, it helps me to be able to make this strategic decision about the organization that I'm actually either a director, a CEO, or a board member. Yeah, because the information, the way it's presented, is such that it's so much there. So just be with me as I pull the report. Spotlight. Yes, I am here now. Okay, just load it now for me. Just give me a second. So the second bit I'm saying is the we call it the reporting, yeah, and the third, yeah, is what is called the forecasting. So the forecasting, basically, what you're saying now is you're doing a little bit more, yes, in terms of sorry, I'm pulling too many forecasts here. Yes, okay. All right, it's opening up now. There you go. Okay, so here is our sample reporting for Spotlight. This is how it looks like. Yeah. So you got the name of the organization, and it says, that's my report, and the period. And then you got a content page. And when you look at the content page here, so we're saying, yes, executive summary, action plan, profit and loss analysis. Then you got the charts by region here, the balance sheet analysis, cash flow statement, cash flow analysis, cash profiler, KPI target scorecard, workflow marks charts, Google Analytics charts, and non-financial analysis. Just looking at this from an accounting point of view, if this was presented to you every month, think about it, for you to make strategic decision making for this business that you are actually involved with. This kind of information is given to you every month. Think about it, guys. Yes, how this will help you, one, to make decision making easier. Number two, that business, to go and they grow and leverage, of whatever capacity, they've got. Or if there's a gap there, they want to leverage that to close that gap. If there's opportunity out there, they want to go and grab the opportunity and bring it. Yeah, that's what I want to leave with you guys. First of all, if you, as a board member, you are a CEO, you are a director, you are a trustee, yes, for an organization, and you're getting this kind of information every month, yes, about your business, and you get this for the year 12 times in the year. Think about how that business, yes, will grow. Yeah, so that's the first thing I'm trying to say here. If we get this kind of analysis, this kind of yeah, income analysis, this kind of expenses analysis, cash flow analysis. Yes, we're talking about the KPIs. Yeah, we're talking about workflow marks. We're talking about Google Analytics. Yeah, I love this Google Analytics bit, because what you're doing there is, everybody's talking about Google now, understand? Or social media. Yes. You go out there and say, our website, people are visiting our website now. Yeah, people all over the world. Yes, particularly what we're doing now for Moracle. Yes, people from China, India, all over the world, Africa, America, South America, they're all, people are logging in. Well, we want to see, what the traffic is like. Yeah, and this traffic, where is it coming from? Yes, and why is it coming from this particular, country or, continent or part of the world? Yes, and what do we do with this information? Are you with me? And this is what this spotlight reporting is trying to do here. It's bringing all of that together in a report format. And this, you are giving it to the people who are charged with governance, who are responsible to make decision making. Yeah, those strategic decision making. Think about it. Yeah, this is the content. Okay. Now go to the action bits now. You got the executive summary. The executive summary has got two sections, or three actually. One is the highlight. It gives some text, the highlight, general overview, what's happened, yes, in this particular month. It goes to particular highlight. It tells you about the revenue. It tells you about the gross profit. It tells you about the net profit. It tells you about the bank. So somebody has gone down there and put some highlight of information, not detail, just one liner. What is happening with all of this? So it gives the highlight. Yeah. The second bit, it says, well, we're observing certain things. For example, the market conditions. What is happening there in this particular industry that this client is involved with? Yeah. Is that thing going up? Well, how is the inflation doing? How are we actually comparing, with our credit score, or how the quality of what we do, yes, within the industry? You got projections. We're now talking about, well, if we're here now, we want to project to 3 months or 6 months or 9 months down the line. What are we taking into consideration? CapEx. We're preparing to spend money on capital items. Yes, you remember I was saying there? Yes, that tax, to save the tax, corporation tax in particular, yeah, if we spend money at the right time in capital items, it will help us to generate more capital allowances to reduce our corporation tax. So you don't wait until you are down there when you're preparing the accounts and you begin to talk about it. No, it's your monthly meetings, your monthly management account is what is helping you to be able to take this kind of decisions. So management account, so important, when you link it to your tax. Yes, okay. Now, the next bit, as accountants for us now, well, we're always good at recommending, well, if accountant who is out there, not good at recommending, think about it. Yes, accountant proper yet. Accountants were very good at recommending. The only problem we got as when we account and recommending, we're recommending based on like we are gods. Are you with me? We're telling businesses that, if they don't listen to us, then they're going to sin, and then they end up into hell, so to speak. And we've got to be careful when we do that because we are no God. Yes, okay? But recommendations are very good. Yes, and those recommendations, I'm saying here, not only to recommend, yeah, but you need to be able to, to say, hey, I'm recommending this, and I'm going to come here and help you to fix it. Yes, there's a problem here. Here is my recommendation for solution. Now I'm coming down to help you to fix that solution. But sometimes, you know what we do? Here's the problem. Yes, I'm recommending this. Yes, you go and sort it out yourself. We leave them to go and sort it out themselves. Yes, and also sometimes we know that these businesses are unable to sort it out themselves, but we still leave them to go and sort it out. So we leave people or businesses to fail, and then we come and say, I'm sorry, I told you, whereby we should have gone out there and helped them to fix that problem. And that organization appreciate that, and that organization grow, and then we grow as well. So again, this is where the mindset thing comes for us. Recommendations, are so important. But when we make these recommendations, we need to know that, hey, sometimes we need to go down there, roll our sleeves up, those actions that we ask the organization to take, we are there to help them to take those actions. So important. What does the recommendation cover? Yeah, revenue, yes, profit, the people, strategic, systems, as the minimum. If you cover this every month, think about it, you're recommending to the organization about their revenue, about their profit, about the people, about strategic, and then systems. I'm telling you, 12 times in a year, these issues are recommended, and they're brought in and discussed. They'll identify weaknesses and then recommendation and then action to follow. That business is definitely going to turn the corner. I'm telling you, that business is definitely going to be a successful business. It's going to grow. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. Yeah, that's what we got here. So this is just the executive summary. Yes, the next bit here, it says focus on 4 action plan. Yes, we've got recommendation here, action. Yes, we're now going to now look at strategy. What action are we going to put in place? Sales, what action are we going to put in place? Marketing, what action are we going to put in place? Finance, what action? These are the 4 areas for me. If you focus on those 4 areas, for every business, every month you're talking about it, action are taken on strategy, sales, marketing, and finance, that business is going to grow. It's going to grow. Yeah. And as I say, when the business grow, then what happens? We are going to grow as well. Yeah. And we don't need to go to too much detail. We just need to just identify certain things, in all those areas, strategy, sales, marketing, and finance. And we're talking to them about it and follow them through. Yes, month in, month out. By the time you get to the end of the year, I'm telling you, that business, is going to be upward trend. Seriously, guys. Yeah. Now, the next section, profit and loss analysis. Yeah. It gives you all the figures, balance sheet. Yes. Sorry, profit and loss account analysis, and then it gives you the graphs. Yeah. I was talking earlier that people like figures. Some people don't like figures. So what do? You give them graphs. And these graphs is all about these numbers here. So when you look at the graphs in your eye, it looks, oh, yeah, it's so nice. Oh, you tell me the graphs about the revenue breakdown, graph about gross profit, graph about cost of sales, graph about the top revenue contributions, top revenue contributors here. You get those graphs. It's lovely to see in the eye. Yes, people can understand and pick it up very quickly compared to numbers like this. Are you with me? Balance sheet, it's the same. Yeah, you got the figures. And then you got what? The graphs. But one thing I want to say to you guys though, think about this. Yeah? All these numbers, where do you think these numbers are coming from? Yes? These numbers that come in, we get here, income, the balance sheet, and then the cash flow. Where do you think these numbers are coming from? Let's go back again to, our Moracle Accountancy Formula. Think about it. If things are done properly, think. Yeah, we're here number 2. We are doing management accounting spotlight. These numbers for profit and loss account, the balance sheet and cash flow that we just saw just now, these figures, where they're coming from? Are we generating ourselves as management accountants? No. Where are they coming from? They're coming from the accounting system that we got here in stage number 1. If it's QuickBooks that you have there, those figures that you saw just now, they're coming from QuickBooks directly. If you have 0 in management information system in stage number 1, those numbers that we saw just now in spotlight reporting, they are coming from 0. If it's Sage, they're coming from Sage. Whatever the accounting system that you got, yes, this is where those figures are coming from. So can you see how it is so important for you to link these 2 stages? Yes? Do you see how important is it for you to have a system, yes, spotlight reporting that talks to, yes, QuickBooks that talks to 0 or Sage? Because if you do, then those figures are coming for you automatically into spotlight. You got a fantastic looking report. Yeah, those numbers are there for you. You don't have to do much work at all. Yes, and that's what the reporting is actually about. Yeah, so as the information is in QuickBooks, Xero, and Sage, you are now automatically moving them to Spotlight reporting, and Spotlight reporting is putting for you in a format. And then you now need to go now and then do some of your narrative text. So earlier I said to you, it is so important for you to get background information of a client. If you don't have the background information of a client, plus you knowing the budget, yes, that this organization have, if you don't have those two things, yes, you are not going to be able to report, on the management account, this narrative bit, where we talk about these actions. Are you with me? You are not going to be able to do it because it's going to be, oh, well, I'm not too sure what's happened here. No, sorry. You need to know, because if you have a good background information, you know how the budget, is run or put together, you understand the inside out of this business, then you'll be going to be able to report on the management account. So it's so, so, so important, guys. Yes. But number one and number two, yes, you're going to focus on that. But more importantly, number one, I just said just now, those figures are coming from number one automatically to number two. So if number one is not done properly, guess what is going to happen to number two? Number two, the numbers are not going to be good. If number one is done properly, this data is captured, is recorded, is analyzed, is reconciled, all those adjustments, prepayments, accruals, depreciation, whatever it is, deferred income, accrued income, all those adjustments are done month in, month out. You got a reconciled trial balance. Then stage number two, management account, is going to be a doddle, because those figures are figures that are coming out reconciled. Yeah. Spotlight is just going to put it in a format that allows, the people who are charged with governance or strategic decision making to be able, to understand these figures, and then say, oh, okay, well, this is what it is. Yeah, this is what the action is. This is what we want to do going forward. Yeah, it makes them understand it. That's what Spotlight is doing. Yes. So when you talk about the second reporting, that is how reporting is. So how difficult is that? Think about it, guys. Yes? How difficult is it? You're not doing just figures. Those figures that you see here, you are not putting those figures together. Let me go back again to Spotlight. Yes, if I can find it, Spotlight. So you are not actually, responsible for putting those figures together. Yeah? These numbers that you see here, you are not responsible to put these numbers together. Yeah, profit and loss. Yeah, they're coming from, stage number one, from QuickBooks or Xero. Yes, these graphs, they are coming for you automatically. Yes, you just choose which graphs. Yes, balance sheet, they are coming from you. They're coming from stage number one, from Xero or QuickBooks or Sage. These graphs here, yes, it's coming from there. You just choose which kind of graphs I want. The cash flow, they are coming from stage number one. You are not doing anything whatsoever. Yes, these numbers are coming from you. They're coming from stage number one. They're coming in there for you, and all you got to do is to sit back, have a cup of tea, and then you're looking at those figures. Knowing your background information about the client, knowing the background information about the client, and understanding the budget that this organization has put together, where they are now, where they want to go. If you don't have that understanding, then this becomes a problem. Yeah, because this is high level now. You're sitting down with your cup of tea, yes, in a quiet moment, and then you're thinking now about this organization. Emotionally involved, knowing the background information, and then knowing the budget, where these guys are wanting to go, financially and non-financially, and then you're looking at these numbers, and then you are now coming up with what? These recommendations here, up here, this text. Now you're going to write those texts now based on that kind of understanding. If that understanding is not there, you are not going to be able to do this job. Are you with me? Yeah, it's so easy, but you need to have the high level understanding. And this is where this becomes, tricky for a lot of people. Yeah. Okay. So I'm saying to you, yeah, if you really want to do this, I'm telling you, you can do it. Yeah. Understanding of the business inside out, understand the budget inside out, emotionally involved with this business. Know, what makes those guys wake up in the morning, want to come and do what they want to do. Yes. You might say, oh, well, that's not my problem. Well, if that's not your problem, then this is not for you. Yeah. That person, that man or that woman, yeah, who decide to run a business or set up a business, yes, and employs you as a finance staff, yeah, or an accountant, to be, a member of staff or an integral part of their business, yes, they deserve this kind of treatment. They deserve, this. Yeah. So when you go down there, the background information, you got to know it. Number two, the budget, wherever these guys want to go, you got to know it. Yes. And you got to be emotionally involved. They feel this way, you feel that way. They feel that way, you feel that way. You got to be, yes, aligned with them. And if you are not, sorry guys, I'm saying to you, please move to one side. Allow the people to come in and do it. Don't just be there and say, well, I'm just there to just crunch the number. I'm just there to just post. Yes, guys? Yeah? You got to know inside out what this business does. Background information. Number two, budget. Yeah, pick that budget up. Understand the budget inside out. Yeah. Number three, emotionally involved. Yeah, feel for this business, feel for the owners, feel, but also for you. You are yourself, your self-image. You as individual. Yeah, you are there. You wake up every morning to go and do this. Yes, you are professional. Yes. So when you're there, yeah, you got to, let it count. Show up, I say. Yes, and be counted. But don't go down there, and then just casual, and just do it haphazardly, or just do it in a way, yes, that it's not in that certain way. Yeah, but if you do it, I'm telling you guys, yes, your stock and your value is going to go right up. People are going to want you. You become very difficult to be replaced. I'm telling you. Yeah. So spotlight reporting for me, yes, I'm telling you, I don't think I've seen any software out there who does better, for medium-sized, business, small and medium-sized businesses. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. Yes. Having said that, this is just for the reporting. There's a third stage, yeah, which is what you call the forecasting. So next week, I will talk a little bit more about the forecasting. So I'm saying here, hold this information. I'm saying to you here, this information, all these figures that you see coming down here, you, the management accountant, don't have to do anything because they are coming from stage number one. Are you with me? So the profit and loss account, the balance sheet, and the cash flow, all these figures are coming from QuickBooks, Zero, and Sage. Reconcile all the adjustment there. Okay. The report that comes is called reporting, spotlight reporting. That's the second report. The third report, however, this is where you got to do a little bit more magic now as the accountant. That's why it's called forecasting. So you now need to have your forecasting technique and the forecasting hat on now. Okay. That's what we'll talk about next week. Yeah. So to leave you, get this understanding. Yes, for spotlight reporting, you got 3 reports. Yeah. You got a small report for small businesses. We could call the dashboard. Yes. You got this report, the what you call the reporting stage. Yeah. So number 2. And number 3, you got the forecasting. So next week, we will deal with the forecasting. Because again, that's where the accountants, show their pedigree. They show, well, this is what makes an accountant special. Now he's sitting down, he's now thinking, well, hold on, creatively now. The creativity, that accountants have, I'm telling you, beautiful. So let's talk about that next week. Yeah. Time for 1 or 2 quick questions before I go. Yes. Any questions from anybody or any observations? Time for lunch. So who wants to stand between lunch, you know, and yeah. Any questions? Any observations? Anybody? Yeah. Well, if there's no question, yes, there no observations, you know, then I just want to take this opportunity again, you know, to thank you guys, yes, and to be here. I really, really appreciate you guys, seriously, yes. But let this count as well, yeah. Take the time to be here. Also take the time when you go, yeah, reflect on it, spend some time on it, yeah. Come back. You might not have questions here now, but if you do have questions, you know, please send me an email. Send me, you know, I like to hear from you guys. Yes. Send me an email. Yeah. Go to Linda. You know, you want to have a meeting with me, block some time with Linda. Yes, my PA. Yes. Get these guys. Now we've got more people on board now. You got let's see who's here. Yes, Sepede is here. Sepede is one of our new staff who's joining us in the Moracle Foundation, you know, and then we've got Setere is another one. Yeah, so if you really want to, you know, say you want some more extra time or some support or some queries or whatever it is, reach out to these guys. Yeah. Sometimes difficult to get me. Yes, busy nature. Yeah. But I do appreciate, you know, and I'll try to come back to each and every one of you. Yes, if you have anything that you want to talk to me, yes, about, yes. But please, 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 take the time out. Watch these videos again, listen to it. You know, sometimes, you know, I get so excited, you know, and so it's so difficult for you to understand what I'm talking about here. But check, listen to the video again, yeah, and then listen to it again, yes, and then listen to it again. I'm telling you, yeah, something will, you know, will drop. That penny will drop. Yeah. And if you do, yes, take the baton and run with it. Yeah. Make some change somewhere. Yes. Transform the lives of people. Yes. Wherever you go. Yeah. You remember what I'm saying? Transform the lives of those people. Yeah. You are an integral part. Yes. Remember this, guys. Yeah. Don't underestimate, you know, what is it that you're capable of doing. Yeah. You are God's highest form of creation. Yeah. You got, you know, a mission here. Yeah. And in fact, I even say, you know, we are, the way we look at it is like a covenant, you know, that we have. We have agreed, you know, to a covenant that, yes, we want to do well. Yes. Because, you know, there is this abundant supply, you know, out there of all things that we need. Yeah, it's out there, my friend. We get this one. Yeah, what we want to do with now? Now we want to say, no, sorry, God, use me as a channel. Yeah, so let me be there, you know, to pass this on. Yeah, when you do, whether it's for make money or to pass it on to people, to transform their lives, to change their lives, I'm telling you, you be an open channel of God's will. I'm telling you, God is going to open more for you. Yes. I always, you know, when I'm talking about this subject, you know, people say, oh, Mola, you know, you always feel with this spirit of enthusiasm, you know, excitement, you know. And but I always say, you know, don't stop there. There's something I call expectancy. Yes, because all of these things I'm doing, I'm telling you, I'm expecting abundant supply. Yeah, of what? Of health, of wealth. You know, I'm telling you, of happiness. Yeah, and that is our right. So I'm saying to you guys, you know, master this. Yeah, so this is what you want to do, master it. Yeah, have, you know, the enthusiasm for this stuff, the excitement. Yes, you are buzzing. You know, they say accountants are boring, and I say sorry. You know, I don't think I fall in that category. Seriously, I am not boring. There's no way. You know where? Yeah, let's not make accounting what people think of us. You know, we are boring. We are not boring. Seriously, we are not. Yeah, but we need to showcase what we are made of. Are you with me? Be, as I said to you, yeah, dedicate yourself. Yeah, dedicate yourself. Yeah, to be of maximum service, you know, to the world and to your fellow human beings. I'm telling you, particularly in this area, I'm saying to you guys, I'm appealing to you guys, and you can do it. Each and every one of us can do it. Yeah, whatever the circumstance, let's do it. Yeah, there's more support. Jump at me. Come here and ask for assistance. I'm happy to to see what I can do. Yeah, but let's do it. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. God bless you all. Yes, and I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, so let's come prepare for forecasting. Yes, management accountant, and forecasting. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So next week we're going to talk a little bit about that, forecasting and management account. So just go and watch some videos, listen to some videos, or read about it, and then come and let's talk about it next week. Yeah. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Bye bye now.
Thank you, Mola.
Thank you, Mola.